Hello everyone and welcome to the stream today. I'm going to be hitting up just a little bit more of that standard right before it rotates, so I'm looking forward to that. Have a couple decks here that I'm getting ready to go. Just a quick update on how things are going around here. Pacific Northwest, unfortunately, is still under a large haze of smoke and fire. So it's affecting everything in the daily life, but you know, stream is a good way to get away from that. Good way to go and turn my brain off and do something else and not focus on it, so I'm happy about that. Otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna play some Magic, have fun for a couple hours, and then, who knows? We have a whole new set coming out, and everything changes tomorrow, so really looking forward to that. So we're gonna be starting off today with a little bit of a different take. I ran this deck, not exactly this deck, but pretty close to it, a couple weeks back. Just another take on Esper Hero. It has some really nice things to be able to interact with a couple of the top decks. And yeah, it's a fun playstyle. It's a fun playstyle, high power level. Sometimes you can just overwhelm the board and get ahead of your opponent. They just can't get back if they're not running any sweepers. So let's go ahead and run this out and see what happens. Yeah, really excited to start getting into Limited for the next set. I don't think it's going to be a super powerful set for Standard Constructed, or... I mean, there are some nice looking things for like Historic and Modern, EDH especially, but I don't think it's going to make a huge impact outside of a couple cards. But looking at the actual like Limited should be really good. That's exactly what that party mechanic was made for. Alright, we have a Thought Erasure or Heartless Act on 2, so we'll go ahead and keep this. We need to find that third land pretty badly. And we don't mind taking care of some of these cards. Okay, so we have a couple really scary things here. Cavalcade is terrifying. Pyreling, this is definitely not the normal version of Mono Red. Embercleave is a card that I really want to take care of, but at the same time, I think we need to take care of the Cavalcade because it's probably going to do the most damage over time to us. And the big thing is we really need a third land. This Kaya actually takes care of major problems. It's probably going to hit, light up the stage, or just play the Chandler's Pyreling. Okay. So the question is, do we just go ahead and get rid of the Pyreling now? Or do we wait till it pumps? We'll react and see what our opponent does. See if he goes to pump. Yep. So he'll get a Thorbrand next turn, which is vaguely annoying, but we'll deal with it. Right here we can either Oath of Kaya or Kaya. I think we're going to Oath of Kaya. Kaya herself will just get killed because of the Thorbrand. I'm now thinking I should have kept that land on top because then I could have desparked and Kaya. Not a robber of the rich. That's fine. He doesn't actually get to steal anything from us. I'm not going to block with this hero Precinct 1 because it's probably going to die. Oh, so he's choosing to play the Chandra Spitfire instead. Okay. Kudra was pretty darn good there. Yeah, this deck is really good against Sultai because it just naturally has hate between the Kudro, the Kayas, a couple of the other cards. Hey there, Junior. How's it going? Alright, Othakai is good, but not quite good enough right now. That's okay, we can start putting him under pressure. This Embercleave on the Spitfire hurts. It definitely hurts, but we can deal with it. Definitely gained enough life already that we're outracing him. Double Steamkins all the way across the sky. What does it mean? Alright, do we hit... I think we hit that Steamkin. So he has to block. Yeah, our opponent is in dire shape here. Always feels good to start or be back up above your starting life total when you're playing against mono red. Okay, against mono red, what do we want to bring in? I don't like that other view for some reason. Devout Decrees, Baneslayers, a Heartless Act. He's pretty low to the ground, so those are going to be good too. Kaya's Wraths. We have a lot of various things we can bring in. D-Spark is only really good. Well, it hits Thorbrand and it hits the Embercleave, so we're good keeping one of those in. Get rid of those. Elspeth's way too slow. Ashiok's too slow. Dream Trawler's really good in this matchup. Kaya is actually pretty darn good. She gains us life. She does a little bit of everything we need. Take out a Dire Tactics. I think Absorb is just too slow. I know the life gain is really good, but especially since we're on the draw. Try it this way. Since we're on the draw, it's just way too slow. On the play, we'll go back in. The Hero Precinct ones could come out too, since we brought in some sweepers. But I don't know. I just really like the heroes, especially if a deck's trying to go wide on me. We'll take that because we need the 4th mana anyway. Robert of the Rich. That is getting Devout Decreed. I don't want him taking my stuff. It's not nice. Man, that temple is slow, but we need the land, so we're just gonna deal with it being slow. Another argument for taking out the heroes is you are taking out some of your multicolor spells, so they're just less effective. But right now, it's a blocker. Our opponent could be sideboarding into some more kill spells too, or some more direct burn. So it'll probably eat a burn spell. Or they could just be stuck on 2 lands and, yeah. We'll be happy. Oh, there is win number 1. Slowly climbing back up the ranks. Haven't played a ton of ladder recently. It's kind of a weird hand, but we'll make it work. I'm guessing because he saw blue out of us, he did that to... Oh, Thieves Guild Enforcer, he's on Flash. Okay. Just kidding. I was going to say he probably had a mystical dispute, but he might still. This is definitely the color combo for it. Well, glad I kept the other general instead of pitching it now. Unfortunately, this hand is not doing a whole lot for us. Blue-Black Flash is the other deck I prepared to do a little bit of laddering with later, so definitely getting a little sneak preview. I find Thieves Guild Enforcer, though, to be really bad. With all the Euros, Thieves Guild just does not work. Night Bonder. That we're gonna go ahead and get rid of. Oh, Dream Trawler. We want that. That wasn't nice. Wow, we're just drawing nothing but land. but this 3-3 is getting there. Thankfully, our opponent doesn't really have a ton of gas either. Thought Erasure is pretty decent. Okay, we got Lockmere Serpent, which is fine because we can Dire Tactics it. Great Shark. Oh, okay. Guard Mage on top is just fine. So I think all things considered, we're in pretty good shape here. Have a little bit better card advantage than our opponent at the moment. And we don't mind things like the Brazen Borrower. So if he wants to bounce something, that's fine. I just get double value. See if he decides to bounce this. There's a good chance. Yep. Ooh, those would have both been good. That's unfortunate. It's okay though, because our opponent doesn't have any good attacks. Don't really want to sacrifice this general. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the free Wizards account, so I don't have the new stuff yet. Makes me a little bit sad, but that's okay. Yeah. We'll take something we can play. Okay, blue, black, flash. Baneslayer seems okay. Heartless Act also seems okay. They're playing a lot of big things, so let's bring in that D-Spark. Devout Decree kills a lot of their things, but I don't really think it's worth it. Don't really want to play the counterspell game. Kaya is okay, but not wonderful. Is there anything that's better in here, though? Huh. Unmoored Ego could be funny. I just take their win cons. Huh. Because taking the Lockmere Serpents is actually pretty big. What would I get rid of? Oath of Kaya and an Atris, maybe? Let's try it that way. Atris is definitely more valuable in the control or the Sultai matchups. Let's get this party started. And watch it die. Nope. Okay. Watch it bounce. Okay. So, the Night Ponder makes things a lot cheaper. We might just have to kill it. Yeah. Let's just take care of it now while we can. Miscast. Oh no. Oh no. That's fine. Would you be my hero, baby? Yeah, screw it. This seems decent. That, on the other hand. Okay. Thwarting my every ambition here. It's kind of fine though, because if we land this, it's pretty much just game. Ooh, that is great shark. Okay. I'd rather get that out of the hand so I can actually land the Baneslayer. These guys can chump for days. Okay. That's an interesting attack. I'm definitely intrigued by what's going on here. Alright, so he did that to get rid of my board. Now he has to desperately draw into something because this Baneslayer is going to screw him up. Man, I missed Lyra, but, you know, Baneslayer's a good second. Okay. Okay, that's a good sign. Ooh, Unmoored Ego. What do I name? Probably name Serpent. And then this lets me follow up with D-Spark. Dispute in hand. Okay. Slitherwisp would have been the other smart one to name there. Dang, he's only playing one Serpent. In my deck, I'm playing multiple because it's one of the best cards in the game. Or best card in the deck. It's a pretty good card, but we're not going to do it yet. Elspeth Conquers Death is going to be pretty hard to land, honestly. Ooh, General. So the question being, which one of these do we want to land? We could always just be patient. Yeah, I'm going to try and go for one more land before I try and play the Kudra. Oh, that is GG. Really looking forward to Limited because Sealed and Draft are going to be so dumb with all the flip cards. Just basically having access to almost perfect land at all time. It's going to be something else. It's going to be weird too because I'm used to, you know, generally you're looking at a draft deck, you're running 16, 17 lands, somewhere in that range. How many lands do you run? Or do you just run these spells instead? It totally changes everything for it. Oh no. My opponent's a Pokemon. I'm playing against Torchic itself. I'm a little bit worried about, you know, being burned by fire. Oh, one more land. One more land. Okay, they are on Lurrus, so that means they're going to be low to the ground. Kaya's actually pretty darn good against that. The nice thing about the Archfiend is they do make a token, so the Kaya takes care of that really nicely. Same with the Eliminate and the Heartless Act, so I'm not really worried about that 5/5 if he goes all in on it. Priest of the Forgotten God, though, that's one that definitely can die right away. So, I think we're just going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's definitely the thing with these sacrifice decks is you have to have proper threat assessment. Since they're playing Lurrus, that means there's no Mayhem Devil, so I don't have to worry about that being a major threat. Priest is what kind of keeps their engine going, so you definitely need to get rid of the Priest. Yeah, I think we're just going to land a Kaya here and RFG this Archfiend. I'm a little bit worried about him playing something and then claiming the Firstborn just so it has haste so he can attack this Kaya. That is something that very much could happen. If he just plays this Lurrus, though, we're super happy. Ooh. Yeah, my opponent doesn't know how to play this deck. Because you pretty much never play the Lurrus unless you can actually get something off of it. Oh, maybe I should have kept that last land. It's our decks want to do the high-end thing. Thankfully, we only play this D-Spark as a one-of, because it is exactly the most useless thing possible in this matchup. Okay. She is dealt with. Well, we're going to repay the favor. Just say no to that, Gutter Bones. So now if I can go runner, runner, land. There's part one. Yeah, this may be one of the saddest Fiend Artisans I've ever seen. This card does an okay Goblin Bombardment impression, but could be so much better. Come on, come at me, bro. I'm not a huge fan of Fiend Artisan in this version of the deck. Just simply because since you're only going out at 2, the biggest thing you're getting, I guess, is a Kroxa in this case? This is interesting. I totally forgot that these decks are playing Kroxa. So D-Spark still can't hit anything. That's unfortunate. So we want to draw another human. Okay. Okay. Touche. That's fair. That is fair. So the one place we would have been in trouble is if he would have claimed the Firstborn on the Kroxa to be able to attack. But now we get to ult this Ashiok, which seems decent. And we're going to get some good choices out of it. Does Hero do enough? I don't think it does. Kaya, though? Not bad.
This will be child's play.
Okay, so we can cast up to 3 spells. So I think what we can do is we can claim the Firstborn. We can Village Rights, and we can... Do we want to call the dead? That gets back? Well, we're doing it. Might be tempting to just actually snag one of these priests, too. Okay. Question is, I have to do this in a certain order. So we are going to... Village Rights. No. Claim. Yes. Take that. Did we do this wrong? We might have done this wrong. Village Rights. Yes. Nope. Yeah, I'm doing this all wrong. If I could do them individually, the line I wanted would have worked, but I can't do them individually, unfortunately. Yeah, that fixes that problem, though. So our main thing is we have to get rid of this Croxa.
Usually better at dodging.
So, slight mistake there, but not punished too much for it. See if he trades this out. Yep. It's pretty sure the Kaya was dead either way there. Okay, if he plays land, that's fine. I think I'm going to... Oh, Gutter Bones. No, actually, I'm just going to go through that and just draw the card. So I need to Oath Kaya this Gutter Bones while he doesn't have the mana. Or I could have just killed him. My bad. I'm sending a message. I'm sending a message. Oath of Kaya does read any target. You know, I saw a creature in front of me that needed to be killed. It's purely just instinctual reaction. Cry is real good. D-Spark needs to come out. I already said that earlier. Is Unmoored Ego okay? I mean, it gets rid of the Croxus. Yeah, I think we're going to take out the heroes this time around. Doesn't have any white, but we do have a Cry 1 mana away, so I think I'm going to keep it. If this wasn't a temple that didn't let me scry and I wasn't on the draw, then I wouldn't keep this. Okay. Cry is just real good. Kills everything he's playing except for... Oh, now he's going to take the Cry. Or possibly the Devout Decree and just play around the Cry. Nice thing is we have a ton of RFG stuff, so we don't even need to worry about running like Grafdigger's Cage. Well, we'd be taking 2 damage anyway, so we're fine doing this. Looking for more land. So if we play this, tapped, we can take 4 there. Well, no, we'd only take 2 because it's RFGing. So yeah, I'm going to play this tapped. He knows about the Kaya's Wrath in hand. So let's see if he Village Rights. Predictable. Very predictable. On the plus side, we do have an answer to this Croaks, huh? Another land to guarantee for the Dream Trawler. I'm fine with that. Sorry, Croxa. Get ye out of here. Not my Dream Trawler. My plans. My plans are all gone. Well, my opponent's just screwing with my plans now. Not nice at all. Disruption? What's this hand disruption? You're not supposed to be playing that. Okay. Well, this is not how you get the comeback going. Guess this paying me back for the Paradise Druid win on Monday. Go back and watch the video from Monday. There is a match where I'm sitting on a Paradise Druid for like 8 turns, and it's just beating in every turn. It's hilarious. I felt bad for my opponent because he just kept drawing land, but it was epic. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably need to take out the Elspeth Conqueror's Death. Those don't do a whole lot right now. Ouch. Right, let's draw anything here. Speak of the devil. Just get a little bit more information here. Just in case they get rid of a sideboard card. Okay, whatever you say there, Ashiok. You're a little bit creepy. Alright, we're definitely needing some white mana here, but, you know, got an early Heartless Act and lands, so I'll keep it. Any form of white mana and we're pretty good. Double white mana and we're very good. So I haven't seen many ways for him to remove Baneslayer. Okay, so we have Infinite Croxus, which is a little bit annoying. Yeah, I'll keep that. Our goal is if we ever get white mana, just get rid of the Croxus. I think I'm gonna hold on this Cry. If he wants to Village Rites, he's gonna Village Rites. Yeah, this is one of those games where if we don't find the white mana, we're gonna be in trouble, but if we do, it's gonna be pretty good. For sure. Okay, I'm okay with that because that lets me cry the Carnarium. Probably gonna be getting rid of this other Heartless Act to the next Croxa, though. Ooh. Do we just get rid of the Croxa now? I think we just get rid of the Croxa now. That's worth it. That's entirely worth it. So now he has to take care of this general in order to play around the Croxa. Surprised he didn't Village Rights there. Maybe he has the Angraths? Yep. That's pretty decent. So only playing 3 of them. Okay. Please, yes. Ooh. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to need to do this for the time being. It's going to force him to Village Rights. He's going to play the Lurus next turn and get a 5/5 out of it. It is unfortunate because this Dire Tactics is going to hurt us a lot, but maybe we'll just draw an untapped land. If we just draw an untapped land, then we're good. Oh, wait. That's right. It still went regardless. And there is the land. Mwah. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, that's right, Ardenvale. Get those goose sounds. Oh, another Angraths. Well, there goes that plan.
I'm gonna make myself scarce.
Do you have another Angraths? That would be a no. Unfortunately, with our opponent having this Castle Lochthwain, that's pretty bad for us. And this Butcher's gonna be... Oh, that is the perfect draw. I was gonna say the Butcher's gonna be really scary, but... I feel like we have to find more. It's definitely going to be a very tight game. On the plus side, he doesn't have any Croxas, so that's pretty big. Oh, it's not nice. Is that the final one? So there's one there. Okay, so 3 have been used. Come on, let's find some gas. That's not the gas. I know I could keep it for the Castle Ardenvale, but it's not worth taking 2 damage for it. Oh god, he has 2 points of damage out. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Come on, friend, what you got? You gonna kill me yet? Is it worth it to take 2 points of damage to save me 1 point of damage? The real question of the day. That's worth it, though. That is very much worth it. Come at me, bro. Okay, time for a good draw. Oh, you were not it. You were definitely not it. Well, we're not quite just dead. Real close. That would be a Dreadhorde, yep. GG opponent. They ended up getting it. Just ran out of gas. These things happen. Go ahead and run this one back. It is insane. So the air in Portland right now, the air quality index is at 370. The air quality index itself tops out at 500. We had a couple nights that were over 500. So it's like you can't even go outside and breathe right now. It's insane. It is insanity. Just looking at my phone to see if things got any better, but nope. Yeah, we'll keep that land. This deck has a lot of really awkward coming into play tapped lands. And Dream Trawler, you're pretty good. And you fly. So I'm going to keep you. That's something Simic has issues with, is dealing with big flyers. Or just flyers in general. So yeah, they got Krasis, and the occasional Shark token, but that's about it. Haha, eliminate this. So I'm not going to play the Kaya out onto this board, simply because they're just going to cycle, make a dude, attack it. And I'm not super happy with that. So instead we can Castle Vantress. Two Dream Trawlers right now. The nice thing is Dream Trawler, the only way they can really deal with them is if they have an extinction event. And usually the Sultai decks aren't playing more than about 2. These are both good. But I kind of want that land. But they're both good. But I kind of want that land. Ashiok, I don't think you do enough in this matchup. Oh, that's not terrible. Force him to cycle, and then we'll go ahead and eat it with the Kaya. Or actually, this is a good target for the Oath, too. Ooh, yeah, our opponent is doing nothing. Then again, they can always just draw that Krasis and go off, so... That's the issue with Sultai. Speak of the devil. That's why I just shouldn't open my mouth sometimes. Bad things happen. Okay, so the Krasis is slightly large. I think we're going to establish this Kaya now. Unfortunately, this elite guard mage is going to be eating it. I always forget this dum-dum has trample. It really doesn't need trample. Why didn't you just do that in the first place? Whatever. Really? You're playing mainboard disputes. Okay. Good to know. Things I have to watch out for. So many decks have got away from mainboard disputes. Probably only running 1 or 2 at the most. Unless this player's been going up against nothing but blue decks. Alright, let's find number 2 here. They are playing a more controlling variant, though, since there's a Maze Mind. Okay, there's a second one. Wow, everything I'm saying is just... It's coming true. The prophecy. The prophecy has been foretold. We haven't even seen Uro yet. Sad days. Really sad days. we're currently taking 4 damage a turn. We can deal 3. Man, this wipes my whole board, but it does get rid of this Crisis. This just feels like a bad trade, but I think I need to do it. No, we're just gonna let it happen. I don't want to get rid of my full board presence, because then he just goes, okay, I'm gonna play a Planeswalker, deal with this. I'm thankful I do have the Elspeth, but I'm still a little bit afraid. Elspeth is how we're gonna end up getting one of our Dream Trawlers back, most likely. Ooh, Shark Tornado. Or Typhoon. If he just plays it, I'll be super happy. Okay. So that's getting Elspeth Conquers Death. And he's attacking with the Crisis. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That means he doesn't care about losing things on his board. We haven't seen Ugin yet, so I'm a little bit afraid of an Ugin. This is definitely the more controlling variant of the deck, so I do expect Ugins. Surprised I haven't seen any Uros yet. Because normally we see them by now. He's through almost half his deck and hasn't played an Uro. It's weird. Wow, okay. Yeah, he is full on control. Ooh, that's terrifying. Okay. Ah, because the Elspeth, he can't play the Nissa. Huh, that might be the opening we need. Nope and nope. Ooh. So the thing is, my opponent is not going to have a good way to get rid of the Dream Trawler anyway. So I think instead of attacking, We're just going to use this Elspeth Conquers Death to get rid of this Narset. And hold the troops back. Yeah, that was a very good draw there. Okay. Well, at least he's taking his whole next turn to do that. I'm okay with that. He's going to draw a million cards, though. 5 cards that he's drawing off of this? Ugh. It's too big for me to attack him with the Dream Trawler, so I have to find an answer right away for that. Pretty much the same thing. Man, so I'm wondering, are there just no Uros on this main board? Maybe he's just playing the Uros on the sideboard and he'll sideboard into them? Alright, that thing is huge. What are we gonna do about it? Man. I need to scry. Let's see, neither of those. Attacking with this Dream Trawler, draw a card, and... yeah, I need to hit and eliminate. Or Dire Tactics works too. We found the answer. That was lucky. That was super lucky. That might have actually just got us back into this game entirely. True, my opponent does still have a full hand. Got 1 Krasis there, 2 Sharks. 3rd Shark. So he probably has a couple more Krasis, which is unfortunate. See, I forget if he's playing Agonizing. Doesn't look like it. We're definitely getting a second Dream Trawler. And this is why you play to your outs, because you never know, even if it's going to be a pretty bad percentage chance to get it, you never know when you're going to hit it. Probably going to get rid of these Kayas next. Man, coming back with a counter is pretty huge on these guys. This gets us around the Heartless Act. Ooh, that's okay, we didn't play around that. So we're going to be losing one of these Dream Trawlers, but that's okay. So I think that is the 4th one. 1, 2... yeah, so that's the 4th Shark Typhoon. That's unfortunate, but we'll survive. Doom Whisperer. Okay. Huh. Man, this Doom Whisperer really sucks. I think I need to do this. Dang, I'm wondering if we found another Krasis. Oh, no. There's our boy Uro. A little bit late to the party. The Doom Whisperer is probably in there because he probably doesn't have full 4 Uros. That'd be my guess. Just because the first Uro coming out with only 20 cards left in the deck, that's really suspect. That would explain why he's playing this more kind of control-heavy variant. Castle's tempting because it's infinite chump, but I already have a lot of chump blockers. Man, so 3 mystical do speeds in the main deck. This deck could probably afford to have a Castle Lockthwain in it. It doesn't. On the plus side, our opponent might just not be able to kill us quick enough. I can hope they deck themselves out. Double the decking, double the fun. Doom Whisper is annoying. Don't want to be dealing with flyers. Sure, I'll take the absorb. Gains us life, helps us stall, gets us more dudes. So at this point we are just in the stall game. He's not killing us on the ground. His Doom Whisperer though might deal some damage in the air in the long run. So we're looking at 4-turn clock with it. Come on, man. Just play your Uros. Yeah, you're not killing me on the ground. Now we're on a 4-turn clock. Before it was a 3-turn clock. I misspoke. If I can just find something to deal with this Doom Whisperer, though, I'm pretty happy. In the Uro, it's not like it's a May. Come on, just play one of your other Uros. Do it. Do it. Do it. Play the Uros. Okay. Okay. He's wary of his deck size. We found a flyer. Alright, let's see if he has another mystical. Well, looks like our stall game is continuing. Ooh, Dire Tactics is real good. Man, if we find a general, we are so good because we can just destroy all this stuff. So I have more than enough humans to sack. I'd get 3 more. I'd have 9 going. 10, actually. Oh no, our opponent's coming to the realization they can't deal with that. No damage, please, sir. Actually, you know, we're gonna hold that one back for a turn. Yeah, our opponent, I don't think he can kill us fast enough. If he finds an extinction event and goes even, then we're in trouble, but we're just not seeing that. Pretty good. Yeah, as I said, you're not killing me on the ground. It is not happening. Is there any reason to kill this Narset? Yeah, sure, why not? Just in case we have draw guard. Yep, he officially can't even attack with this Uro, so I don't know how... Oh, no, he's doing it. He's doing it. That just doesn't seem smart. The problem is he's down to 13 minutes on his clock. Yep, there we go. There we go. Okay, that was a fun thing. They're playing heavy control, so Unmoored Egos, Dovin's Vetoes, D-Spark. Kaid's Wrath is okay. I don't mind having another big flyer in Baneslayer. Question is, what do we take out here? He does have Uros, I know that now, so we're going to keep some of those things in. I don't think Ashiok really does enough here. Even though it is a threat that they have to take care of. Yeah, no, we're just going to take care of the Ashiok. One of the elites and two of the Atris. Atris just never does enough. So this is probably where the extinction events come in. Pretty perfect, being able to curve out that into that. Probably goes Kaya, maybe? Makes sense. Good thing I didn't have the hero in the opener. Yep, these things happen. Okay, so do they have the mystical? That's the real question. Please don't have it. Please? Ooh, they don't have it. Okay. Our life just got a lot easier. Okay, so they only have 3 Uros. Interesting. Probably just didn't have the wild card for it. Well, that makes things significantly easier on us. Nah, not good enough right now. He's going to be playing all the Nissa in the world. That is the downside here. I think I'm going to attack into this. Keep him off land. Problem is we're gonna have to get some gas here pretty quickly. That is not the gas we're looking for. So we're really hoping he doesn't have a crisis here. So that would be real bad. No, can't do it. We actually need something now. That's pretty decent. And that is also very decent. Okay. Counterspell. Nope, had to get it out of there eventually. Man, that's annoying. He has the follow-up Nissa. Yeah, this might be a quick game. See what we got coming next turn. Okay. D-Spark gets rid of the Nissa, but doesn't get rid of the other problem. Yeah, I think we're just good. Alright, I think we're getting rid of all these. Going back into a little bit more controlling mode here. Yeah, let's give that a try. Now, generally, you'd want to keep in the heroes and try and put on the pressure, because if you can kind of go under the Sultai deck, that's a good way of dealing with them. But at the same time, this version is so much more controlling than usual that I'm just going to try and play the control game back. Hopefully snag some good stuff with this Unmoored Ego. And the problem with this deck, too, is there are just so many good cards. Okay, so we didn't get any in hand. 2 in library. Man, he's just running a ton of, like, 2-ofs. Alright, Dream Trawler, our hopes and dreams rely on you. Nice thing is, it is not dying from targeted removal. That is just not happening. So hopefully this is going to be a big enough clock for us. We're going to definitely discard this Kaya's Wrath. He does have quite a few black kill spells. But we're just going to 1-for-1 card him. Or possibly play a second Dream Trawler. That works too. What is the chance that we have to deal with an extinction event? I don't think it exists. So we're just going to do that and do a little hoping and praying. Narset is super annoying and will need to die right away. Jeez. Infinite kill spells. Man, this is annoying. I want to draw 2 cards here. Can't believe my opponent wouldn't let me draw cards. It's just not nice. Do I dare do this? Yeah, let's do it. Another absorb? Sure. Okay. So that one is targeting that one. So sadly, we only get to draw 1 extra card this turn. But, you know, whatever. Needs that extinction vent. Didn't draw it. Gotta just do this the safe way. It's gonna take one turn longer to kill him, but we gotta do it. Good game. That was a weird final one, but sometimes multiple dream trawlers is what you gotta do. Go ahead and run this back for one more match. And after this, I might actually just call it a day. Blue-black is fun, but it's going to be changing big time after rotation. This deck also changes big time after rotation. Doesn't really exist because you no longer have heroes, absorbs, Kayas, a whole bunch of the good cards. So this really is kind of a final hurrah. You lose your absorbs, you lose your thought erasures, D-sparks. A ton of good cards, actually. Yep. That's why we didn't play the Kaya last turn. This way we could actually attack in. Ooh. Our opponent's sitting here realizing he's about to lose his Uro. So I have a feeling this can be a lot more of the traditional version of Uro, where we're not worrying about main board negates and mysticals and crap like that. Scavenging Ooze, though, that's a little bit different. Scavenging Ooze is just so good in this meta right now. Yeah, I'll trade that. Alright, so the name of the game is Protect This Dream Trawler. Or not. See, now this person's actually playing the normal list, which does have extinction events. Usually there aren't too many of them, though. So that's the one plus side here.
Better watch your back from here on out.
That's gonna be a big no.
Your back. Better watch your back.
It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Play another Uro, please. Tamio. Okay. Tamio kind of hurts. Okay, at least he missed. Okay. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. We do have the Dire Tactics. We're taking 6, but we're at 32, so we don't really care. This Tamio is not good being alive. Oh, that's probably the game right there. So now I have to deal with both Sharknado and the Tamio, and I just doubt that's going to happen. Might see a D-Spark. We need some other things, though. Problem is, this Tamio can get back into the Shark Typhoon. Let's just do this to see what they have in hand. So, I've seen at least 2 extinction events. That's fine. They're probably going to bring in more after board. So we need to diversify. Keeping all those. The Oath. Take out the Heartless Axe. Oh yeah, we need to take out some number of Kudros. Let's leave 1 in. It's not nearly as good without the hero, but that's fine. Upward climb, but that's okay. If we had more mana, but we don't. It's fine, at least we have our colors here, and if we draw 1 mana, we're pretty happy. Unmoored Ego is pretty big. Okay, so we're playing the game of do they have mysticals? Nope, they don't. Okay. Biggest threat. Biggest threat. Probably still Nissa. So their hand is pretty good right now. They have an Ashiok, they have a Tameo. They have the other Ashiok. 2 of that Ashiok, 1 of that Ashiok. Okay. And now they have a mystical. Or no, that card went away. That's right. Alright, time to draw land. That is not a land, but it works pretty darn well. Fortunately, I'm either losing my elite guard mage here or possibly my absorb, but I'm guessing the guard mage. There's our friend Hydroid Crisis. Yeah, I really should put that castle in here. Some luck, Thwain, so I can draw some cards, because we're severely lacking card draw at the current moment. Just gonna play the Euro into this D-Spark. Alright, WinCon Online, only 24 turns. Yeah, sure. Slightly less than 24 turns. Oh, dispute. That's gross. Does he have Shark Typhoon? Yep. Okay. I played myself. Do I want to go to the general and save some time? Yeah. Nothing better to do. And our opponent has all the gas in the world, so we're just going to go ahead and give him the old GG. Good game, opponent. And I think that is going to do it for the day. I am needing to catch up some sleep here because the last couple nights have been rough. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for joining us here today. Feel free, if you like what you saw, doing plenty more Magic content, and I'm going to be working in some other non-Magic content soon. You can follow me over at Mtga 2020 on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch. Feel free to hit that like, follow, subscribe. Love all the support I can get. Otherwise, yeah, quick shout out to Epic Gaming PDX, little card store and event space located in Portland, just south of the main city. Sell everything from Pokemon to Magic to Yu-Gi-Oh to Final Fantasy TCG, which is a lot of fun. Still running Final Fantasy TCG tournaments on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday evenings. Going through different formats with that. You can check out epicgamingpdx.com for the information on that if you want to play some online tournaments for Final Fantasy TCG. It's a lot of fun. Plays very similar to Magic, but with that Final Fantasy nostalgia. So yeah, that is going to be about it for the day. So thanks for joining, and we will see you again on Friday at 2.